Hey guys, and welcome back to another deep dive video. Today we're going to be talking about a Pokemon that has so much coverage it will literally throw your opponents way off and keep them on their toes. Today we're going to be talking about Hypno. That's right, today we're going to be talking about Hypno and how he does in the Mirror Cup. But before we get into it, make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all PvP and Silph Arena content. Now on to the video. First things first, Hypno is a Psychic type. That means you can only use him in the Nightmare Cup and in the Regional Series. Therefore, you can't use him a whole lot, but in the times where you are able to use it, he's pretty damn OP. Hypno has access to Zen Headbutt and Confusion, but we know that Confusion is overall just the better move, so we're going to stick with Confusion as Hypno's fast move. Before we use Hypno, we used to use it with Confusion, Focus Blast, and Shadow Ball, of course the Legacy Shadow Ball, but now he has gotten so much better. The moveset he has now is pretty insane. He has Focus Blast, Psychic, Future Sight, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and also Legacy Psyshock and Shadow Ball. Personally, if you have the Legacy Shadow Ball, you are going to be using that Hypno. Without Shadow Ball, he's just not that great. And alongside Shadow Ball, you are going to be using one of the Elemental Punches. But I know you guys are sitting at the computer screen saying, which one, J-Farm? I'm going to tell you. See, it all depends on the way that you want to use your Hypno, which way it actually synergizes with your team. That is what makes Hypno such a great Pokemon to use, because you are literally going to surprise attack them. They don't know what's coming. Is it an Ice Punch? Is it a Fire Punch? Is it a Shadow Ball? We have no idea. This is the best way to bait shields. And that is what's going to keep your opponent on their toes. Again, it depends on which cup you're going to be using your Hypno. Personally, for the Nightmare Cup, I would probably be running Fire Punch with Confusion and also with Shadow Ball. But with regionals, literally the choice is yours. It could be any of them, because you also have Flyers, so Thunder Punch. You also have Azumarill, Thunder Punch. You also have Altaria, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. You also have Venusaur, Ice Punch. It's literally your choice on how you synergize your team. Last but not least, I'm also going to keep this a little short, and I'm also going to give you guys a little bit of an inside scoop secret. The best way to use Hypno. If you are using Hypno, I will literally charge up Confusion all the way to Shadow Ball. Because remember guys, if you're in a tournament, there's a lot of people who have a lot of practice. They're going to know how many Confusions it takes to get the Shadow Ball. If you are going to be doing Confusion, and then getting to Shadow Ball, that will literally throw them off, because everybody is going to shield to a Shadow Ball, because we all know how devastating Shadow Ball is. So if you get to a Shadow Ball, they have no idea what's coming. You're going to hit them with a Fire Punch, an Ice Punch, a Thunder Punch, even the Shadow Ball, who knows? But again, that's the best way to do it. You charge it all up, and then from there, you see exactly, he has one shield, he has two shields. If he has two shields, hit him with one of the Elemental Punches. You're guaranteed to force a shield. Then, you're already almost there for another Elemental Punch. Hit it again. I guarantee you, they're probably not going to shield the second time, and if they do, that means even better for you, because you just broke both their shields with just your Hypno, and you are like light years ahead in the match. Plus, you might be in a situation where you have a Venusaur and then you have your Hypno, and you will literally lock in that Venusaur with your Hypno and just J-farm him to death. Literally just confusion, and just completely destroy that Venusaur. And then you're left with so much energy, and that's when you're just gonna go off with those Elemental Punches, bust those shields, or just completely annihilate them with your Shadow Ball. Just remember guys, Hypno is very weak to Charm, which means if you are using him in your Nightmare Cup, make sure to have a counter to Gardevoir, because Gardevoir will be on everybody's team. I repeat, everybody's team. So be careful when using Hypno in the Nightmare Cup. Overall, I find Hypno is a huge asset to your team, and if you have a Shadow Ball one, go for it. I've put a team together for both cups, so let's see how well we do. Now onto some battles. We're going to be starting off with our Lucario, and he's going to be going in with his Shiftry. So now we do have the positive matchup here, and we're going to go in with those counters, and we're going to go straight for that Power Up Punch, and he switches right up out of there, right when we get the Power Up Punch, but he switches to Bronzong, so we're like, that's fine, that's no problem. We're good with that Power Up Punch. So now we're going to be able to just switch up out of there because we need our Lucario to stay alive here. We need it to stay alive. So we are going to switch in to our Hypno, and Hypno has Fire Punch. So we don't think he knows what we're doing. We don't think he knows what our movesets are, and that is exactly why Hypno is so much fun to use. So let's see here. Are we going to be able to bait the shield, or are we going to be able to do some serious damage to that Bronzong? So here we go. We got the excellent, and boom, we forced the shield. We're fine with it. That's cool because at least we forced that shield. But again, guys, he gets to Fire Punch pretty quick. We're like, okay, you know what now? You know what? He's probably going Heavy Slam, so we're going to shield this. And what does he do? He goes Heavy Slam. So there we go. We're going to just hit that Fire Punch now, and Fire Punch is going to do some serious work to that Bronzong. So now we're going to go in, get the excellent again, and we're going to do some serious work. I think it's maybe one last confusion, and Bronzong goes down. Now we're left with our Hypno, and he's pretty close to another Fire Punch. Will we be able to get one though? We will have to see what he's going to be able to bring in against our Hypno. So now he brings in his Shiftry, and we're like, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Okay, boom, Fire Punch. Now, again, guys, we pulled off another Fire Punch. That is what's so amazing about Hypno, because now he allows you to break shields. Man, now he brings in his Gardevoir, and we're like, hey, nope. No, Hypno's a goner. He's a goner. But look who we have in the back. We have our boy Drapion, and Drapion is going to be able to go to work on that Gardevoir. Now we're just going to go in here, and we're going to hit him with an Aqua Tail, or maybe force his last shield, or take him out. So what do we do here? We get the excellent on that Aqua Tail. We force that shield. That is exactly what we wanted, because we know we're going to be able to take him out with just Bite alone. Remember, guys, we do have Lucario in the back, so we are not going to let this Gardevoir survive. We want our Drapion to now go in, and basically we just annihilated that match. So now we're going into round 3. I thought you had another Pokemon. Okay, so now we're going into regionals match. We'll be starting off with our Skarmory, and now he's going to be going in with his Venusaur. Now, again, guys, we clearly have the lead here, so we went for Sky Attack, but he switched up out of there. He's really good at counting his fast moves. That's good work. So what are we going to do here? We're going to try to get to the Sky Attack, and we hit it. We don't force the shield here, but we switch up out of here, and we bring in our boy Hypno. And now he's kind of just like, wait, what? Why did you do that? So we're like, okay, cool. You know what? Why? Because of Thunder Punch. Now, will we be able to pull off this Thunder Punch? Will we be able to force the shield? Or will we be able to do some serious damage to that Skarmory? That is exactly what we do. We do some serious damage to that Skarmory. And then we're like, you know what? Hypno's doing well for himself, so you know what? You deserve a shield, Hypno. So we're going to keep you alive for now. We're going to shield that Sky Attack. And now we're going to be going back in with some confusions. And then we're like, you know what? Let's just hit him with some confusion. Let's J farm that Skarmory. But he's able to get off another Sky Attack right before he's about to faint. And we're like, we're going to survive this Sky Attack. We're not shielding. And we're left with quite a bit of energy. So, pretty good. Pretty good. So, do we get him down? Yes, we do. We get that Skarmory down with just fast moves alone. And whatever is coming in is going to get hit with a Thunder Punch. Now, Thunder Punch is great because now he has a Zoomerl, and we know what happens. But again, he knows we have Thunder Punch, so will he shield? Yes, he does. We get that shield off, and we pull up another Thunder Punch. This is what I'm saying, guys. Hypno is actually amazing now to the fact that he has such low energy charge moves. So what do we do now? We're just, okay, Hypno, you did your job. Hypno, you're going to work here. And now what we do is we're like, yeah, you know what? You went down. You're good. And we're going to be bringing in our Skarmory. Now, Skarmory, I don't know if that was the best move, but like, you know what? It's fine. I'd rather have Skarmory with Ice Attack, Ice Beam, than to have Medicham with Play Rough. So we're like, you know what? Hit us with the Ice Beam. We're okay with it. We're okay. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to get to a Sky Attack. Sky Attack now is going to be able to go to work on that Azumarill, and watch what we do here. I'm not sure if it's the best move, let me know down in the comments, but we switch up out of there and we bring in our Medicham. Now Medicham is going to be able to go to work now because we need him to basically do as much damage as he can, but he switches out now. He actually brings in his Venusaur. So he goes off with the Frenzy Plant, and we're like, okay. So now we're gonna be going in and going with the Ice Punch. This is why I don't think that was the best idea. If he had no shields, he knows Medicham has Ice Punch. I don't think that was the best move to make, but it's okay. What we decided to do is we tried to bait a shield, but he had no shield. So we're like, oh my god, what did we just do? What did we just do? If we used Ice Punch, we would have been able to finish off that Venusaur, and we would not be taking another Frenzy Plant, and we'd be going off against that Azumarill. But it's okay, because now we're going to go ham and basically just hit him with a bunch of counters and pull off a Power-Up Punch. This Power-Up Punch is going to be able to take out that Venusaur, and that is exactly what it does. So now we have a Super Saiyan Medicham, and we're like, we'll be able to get to another Power-Up Punch. Yes, we will, and that is exactly what we wanted to do, because we needed to make sure that Azumarill was low enough health for when our Skarmory comes back, he'll be able to just take him out, no problem. And this is exactly the mistake that he made. He used his charge move instead of J farming us, and I think he was scared because he had a little bit of energy. And we bring in our Skarmory, and we were gonna be able to just finish him off, basically with just fast moves. But he gets off an Ice Beam, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to be just before we faint, and we'll see here. It's right at the ending, and Ice Beam. We're still alive, and we have our Sky Attack, and we take him out with just the fast moves. And that is the end of round 2. As you guys can see here, guys, Hypno is pretty dope. Like, he's not to mention, he's actually fun. Like, you don't just use like the same charge moves. You can change it up and throw your opponent off every time. So, pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.